I mean, me personally, I do have an issue with certain shit in hip hop. And I speak about it all the time on this podcast. Just, the authenticness of hip hop has been lost for a long time.
Oh, most definitely.
You know what I mean? And I don't honestly believe it'll ever come back because I feel like it's all about the numbers. It's all about the
status.
Followers.
I put that in status. But definitely.
So, but instead of somebody being super dope, you worrying about the wrong shit and you feeling like
look how many followers he got. Look at
his freestyle. Even down to Philly drill rap. I'm not knocking it, but that's not our identity.
Maybach music.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross. Right now you rocking with the hottest DJ in the game. Let's go.
It's your boy DJ Bugsy. Welcome back to Dover Hip Hop Podcast. I got my next guest, man. That's been in the making for some time, man. This brother needs no introduction, man. He got a brand new project out called Very Dark Place. Super dope project. I'm ready to talk to him, man. This is the Indie Artist Spotlight. My man DS Quattro, man.
Shit, man. What's up? DS Quattro, man. We're gonna get it though.
We're gonna get it.
It's close. It was good enough. I know you Spanish, so like I know it's cool. The Quattro is the Q, man.
And let's start there because I know you have a Haitian background. So tell me about your upbringing and you know how Tony Yayo was so talked about like how Haitian parents are. What's the myths and the truth about your parents?
So all right, I'll give you that and I'll break it down like far as my background. So I'm Haitian on my dad's side.
Okay.
My mom is from St. Thomas. So I'm just West Indian regardless.
Damn.
So as far as my dad's side of my family,
like
I grew up with like my aunts and my grandma specifically. She proud Haitian woman. She came over here, started a business and everything.
Salute.
West Indian in general, man, but specifically Haitians, they strict.
Okay.
Like far as like your mannerisms, like a lot of the stuff, like, they get away with now, like the non-verbals and the slick talk and all that, they ain't going for none of that.
Right.
Like, and they have like a reverence to your elders. Like,
that's dope.
Even if when I was younger, like I spoke a lot more Creole than I probably even do now.
Okay.
But like even when I got older and just cause I couldn't speak it, they don't mean you go in the room and don't speak.
Right.
They
Absolutely.
like, oh no,
right.
Eric, they like, no, so. That was always interesting, but like we was talking about before.
Yeah,
I love that about myself. Like,
absolutely.
I don't shy away from none of that because heritage and culture is a beautiful thing.
It is.
Knowledge yourself. You gotta accept that and know that.
Yeah,
they gonna try to hide it from you. So
Yeah, they definitely will. Definitely, for sure.
Definitely.
Now let me ask you this, man, because this project is just, bro, a very dark place, man. It's just it's a dope project, 21. Man. Yeah. Now tell me about that. So this was like a collaboration project.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about Quest first.
Shout out to Quest 21. He's a producer. He from Brooklyn. He moved to Atlanta. I met him through my teammate Dope Boy Philly.
Okay.
We had collabed on one of his projects, and then like that's the first time I got locked in with him.
Okay.
And he would always just send me some stuff. Like so for about a year.
Yeah.
He was sending me stuff. And then I'm like quick on the draw. Like once I'm like inspired, like you send me something, I send stuff back like voice memos.
Right.
Like literally with the beat in the background. Like that's like my pre-recording process.
Oh really?
Yeah,
okay.
So
that's dope.
I'm always just sending him stuff back like that.
And he's sending you stuff back.
Yeah. So then after a while, like we look like I sent him like 4 or 5 joints back. He like, bro, like let's just do a project, bro.
Right.
I said, say no more. And after that, he sent me like 10 more joints. And I was like, yo, all right, give me a minute. And I'm gonna say like in another like couple weeks or so, I pretty much had the project like pre-skeleton and everything, concept wise. I already knew the direction I wanted to go. We took like another, like I'm gonna say 7 months. I went down to Atlanta, recorded it in one weekend. Literally, bro. On my page is like all the blogs of it, like in order, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. You see the whole process, but like I broke it down because I recorded as much as I can. But I literally knocked out like the first 9 tracks in Friday night, 8-hour session. It was crazy. I'm like I said, I be focused like that. So it was fun for me. Like I like moments like that because it let me feel like a real artist.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this: When did you first feel the love from the streets as an artist? When people was like, "Yo, DS got some."
I used to battle in my grandma's neighborhood a lot.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like my grandma's neighborhood, like Wyoming.
Okay.
Like in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Well, my grandma's block is Rowan Rockland.
Okay.
Specifically. So I used to battle around the neighborhood and in high school. So I'm gonna say like the neighborhood and the high school.
Cool.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
That's when like, you get the people like, oh, like I ain't know you rap and all of that, and they start to respect your hand. The more and more, the better you got at it, and stuff like that.
Right.
And then just even musically, as I grew up, like you get in front of people that don't know you. That's always your moment of truth. Like
absolutely,
it could be like a crowd of 25 people. If you leave with like 10 of them like saying you dope, you won.
Right.
Like so, definitely had a lot of those moments just along in my career.
Right. And did the rap battle scene, like the DVD era, inspired you? Like, was you?
Oh, of course. Like anybody,
right?
Even like I wasn't like the biggest battler then. I'ma definitely say, like Meek, Reed specifically. Like Reed was my guy. Like the whole when Meek and Reed was going at it,
right? Yeah,
I was on Reed's side. I was like, no, I'm not going. But
that whole Philly side.
It's crazy. And I'm from North, but that's crazy.
Yeah,
but Reed definitely inspired like the battle wise. And I wasn't battling like as to the extreme as they was, but that just motivated me to want to spit more crazier bars and evolve myself. And then I take it even before then. If anybody in the city, like I'm in my 30s, so I definitely was influenced by the whole state prop era. Like hands down. Sure. So like
Beans and
C, definitely give Cass a little bit of that too for sure. But I'm gonna go more with C because I was a Rockefeller, kid or whatever. So like C, definitely. Like,
C, everybody. That's my number one. Even though it's always a conversation between him and Black Thought, but a lot of people.
Black Thought is phenomenal though.
Yeah,
but he ain't.
It's two different
solo wise. Now I don't even think it's because of that. I just think solo wise, Black Thought has never had that career.
Right.
Like truth be told, that's the only difference. I think he is technically. Him and C might have to go at it might have to see it for them to be like, all right, who's number one?
Right.
But if they're or they're just tying for number one because even if it's a little bit different, but no, like
and a lot of people don't realize they was a group before they got famous.
What
Siegel and Black Thought.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name? That's different right there. I ain't know that. I definitely ain't know that.
Yeah, bro. I tell people I'm like a walking hip hop encyclopedia, bro.
Hey, listen, that's good, man, because people forget things like that.
Because we was talking about the Drake shit. And you was like, remember? And he was like, yo, Bugs, you be on point.
No, listen, definitely do, because people be forgetting.
Right.
I'm a type person like, nah, like I don't remember it was like that, but they love to misquote history nowadays. Like, oh man, like we can talk about that. The internet they try to change stuff and just because they say
narrative
and on the internet now this is the new history. No, dog, I grew up in that. I ain't gonna let y'all do that. Like, it's crazy.
But a song that really had me tripping on your project is how you was transparent about infidelity, but then at the end the song flip. Can you speak upon that process?
No, I don't know if I'm speaking that.
How true that song is?
That song is self-explanatory. Is literally my past relationship.
Okay.
And man, I'm like one of those I'm a passionate type artist. Like I'm gonna tell you what I'm going through.
Right.
I don't know how to not express it because music is therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
As much as I want to stun off also.
Right.
But that's literally my past relationship story. So it's pretty much as far as the ending is concerned or whatever. And it got a little messy. It definitely crashed and burned in flames. But listen to the song, baby, I fucked up. But I will say,
rest right there. You was on your L.L. shit because when he expresses himself about songs and questions, he'll say, "Go listen to the song." Like
you gotta plug yourself. So it's like I'm cool with plugging my
absolutely. So
definitely.
Promotion.
Yeah, but
sure.
like that song, dope. Just on the note that, like, I feel like sometimes as much as you can be braggadocious in hip hop and rap or whatever, that's cool. But I feel like I like to show like the balance. Like we human can't just be this mythological being. Like I done sold 100 bricks, I done shot 100 people, and I don't feel nothing. I just wake up and this is what I do all day. Like no, I ain't. I ain't never been one of them type persons. Listen, I ain't never been one of them type.
Bro, see, this is the authentic,
like
authenticness, bro.
I don't knock people because I feel like me and my brother laugh about that a lot. There's a marketplace for like fantasy rap or whatever, and that's cool. I'm all for that. Do your thing. Yeah. But for me, I know I always want to give my authenticness as much as possible. Like,
absolutely.
We all rap. Period. They what they call it, embellish a lot, regardless.
Yeah.
But that ain't that. It's a difference between embellishing and then you just overdo it and it's like, dang, well, where's the real you? I want to know how you feel about this. Like
Yeah.
But so you just wake up and don't feel nothing, but you just go sell coke or do whatever else, right? Like, no, like, I don't know, that ain't real to me. You got, you know, I wake up feeling different. I'm a human. I got a 18-year-old daughter now. And like I said, I told you my last relationship, it went up in flames. And that bothered me, so I had to express it. So a lot of vulnerable moments on that project, man. A very dark place. Make sure y'all go check that out. Shout out to Quattro 21. Streaming on all platforms. No.
Yeah, this guy.
Seriously.
Yeah. So, in all of what you said, what is your goal? I mean, I know your goal is to let the people know your life, but once they leave that project and once they're done checking it out, what do you want them ultimately to take from it?
The dope thing about the project and what you should take away from it is, like, you know, we all go through dark moments in our lives and stuff like that. And I've highlighted like a bunch of them in that project. But, you know, sometimes you look at things as a curse and it's really a blessing. Like, if it don't kill you, it make you stronger.
Absolutely.
That's one of the defining things in the project, even on the song Darkness. And then I bring it back even at the last song, that, you know, things grow in the dark. Sometimes your darkest moments is where you gonna be able to shine at eventually, once you just accept it. So, you know, it's like accepting what you're going through, accepting what things is right now, and then push forward, because this is where it's at, and you're gonna end up even better. And, you know, I'm living proof of it. I ain't dying in a very dark place. So I came out, I'm 10 times better. I had growth in these dark moments of my life, and they defined me to who I am now. So, you know, if anything take away from it, just, you know, you in a dark place, keep pushing through it, keep your faith, regardless of what you believe in, you know, because that's on there too. You know, you gotta, you know, people pray in dark places. So, you know, you definitely need to pray. If you in a dark moment of your life, you better pray. You better believe in something and pray to, you know, to move ahead and get through it, and make sure that, you know, you don't have to repeat that cycle. That's the goal. You don't want to keep doing the same lesson over and over again. So.
Absolutely. Damn, man, that shit crazy, bro. But like I said, the darkness is, I feel like that's the best song on the project, because you get really in it and you just break down. Like, there's nothing wrong with being nocturnal. There's nothing wrong with being dark, because the light's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So when you and Quest did that song, was that a song that just came to you just boom like that? Like, that song seemed like it was more of a process with that.
Yeah, no, the dope thing about the project, how it's actually I've recorded it exactly in the order that y'all even listening to, because that's how even it was created. Like, from the first, maybe like switch, maybe like the third or the second track, or the third or the first track. Okay. But besides that, like, it's really created in the order from me making the songs to then me recording the songs. So, like, I mapped that whole project out, and sonically, you know, Quest mapped it out. Yeah, so, like, when he got to that one, I already knew, like, once he even sent me that beat, and I said, ooh, these got them drums on that joint give me like the story to tell from Biggie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It was
Quest again.
Quest, it was 21. Biggie inspired, because I'm like, that beat is from I Got a Story to Tell.
Yeah, definitely.
The drum kick.
Yeah, the drum kick is crazy. And I was like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do on this. And even just the placing of the album, like, all right, this the title track. I have to get the creativity off, and I have to make sure I express like what this project is. Right. And I went, you know, I went all the way in on that. That was crazy. Man.
So, do you feel like this is your best project to date?
Oh, most definitely. This is definitely a passion project for sure. But yeah, it's hands down like my best. I'm most proud of it. I got a lot of EPs. This is technically my, like, I'm gonna say my second like full length project. Okay. But like, I got a lot of EPs, and I love them all. But this one is like, it's a little bit of something on there for everybody, and just like the approach. Like, I like that locking in with one producer type approach. Yeah, for like, sure. To me, that just airs out a lot of nonsense. It's just you, him. All right, this what we doing.
Yeah, so something like what Alchemist been doing lately. He been locking in. Yeah,
definitely. Shout out, don't go out. No, he
been locking in with a lot of this one artist, one project.
And he bring in, even in that, I was definitely influenced by like guys like him, and like I'm gonna say him, Freddie Gibbs project. Yeah. What else? I fuck with Ransom. Oh yeah. Ransom and V-Don project. The first one. I like the second one too, but the Chaos is My Ladder. Yeah,
some hits.
listen, I play with these bars. We gonna talk street shit, but I'm definitely a wordsmith, barsmith. So that's the dudes that I listen to. Listen,
Yeah.
I was just telling my homie like between like Ransom
Right.
and Stove God Cook, like as far as like this like the new.
I gotta get more into Stove God
Oh
Cook.
man, he is like he make me relapse when it comes to this coke shit. But like anyway, like he talk crazy, but I love it. Listen, I love it. Like
yeah, so I've been hearing his name a lot lately.
he is phenomenal. And I'm mad because I ain't get into his new project yet, but I am gonna check
And
it
Benny
out.
the Butcher.
Yeah, no, definitely all of them dudes are dope. Me and my team took Griselda, yeah. Cause like they weren't like, of course they didn't create that whole sound, but they are definitely responsible for the resurgence of it. And I love it because there's, them dudes ain't that far from my age and they still making their bag, getting their money and making their music how they want to make it. So I love that. So that
Does
gives
that
me
inspire you?
Definitely. 100%. 100%.
Because do you feel like based on what hip hop is today, do you feel like there's still a lane for your type of hip hop?
Most definitely. And to me, it's always like from where I remember rap and hip hop to now, it's always been a lane for everybody. It's just that, you've had moments in time where certain lanes was highlighted more than others. Like the whole backpack era of rapping and stuff like that was highlighted sort of kind of in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then like the end of the 90s, the street wordsmith guys kind of took over. And then
The L.L.C
did
came.
locks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you got the whole trap rap came and that had a vibe and what's the name. But these guys were around still in their eras, but they just, it was things were highlighted more.
They took a back seat.
Yeah, basically.
That's all.
But definitely, of course, like we sitting here talking about it now.
Now let me ask you this, because we've been seeing a lot of stuff, in hip hop lately, even with the whole Super Bowl talk. What about hip hop today that you hate or you don't like as an artist, as you look from your lens, that if you could change or make better, what would that be?
I ain't gonna say I could change it because then that would change like how like artists, like even myself or any other artist could break through the mold and strive and then, do their own thing. So I would say what I don't like is, and it's not even like probably the problem with the artistry per se, but what's like focused on. I hate that like status is more focused on above talent. And it forces like people that so-called like that's talented, they're like, oh, well, you have to try to do all these other type of antics and stuff.
Yeah,
ain't like, not even just saying like it's so hard for people to do, but sometimes they're like, that's not dumb. Like, like certain things, like me and my the guy that runs my company, shout out to 100 Proof Loose, BAU Entertainment.
Yeah.
We talk about that a lot. He knows there's certain things I'm just not comfortable doing. And it's not like it's hard. It's just like I'd rather be authentic to myself rather than be like, oh man, do a TikTok skit or something. I'm like, I'm gonna slap somebody if I do a TikTok skit. No, like I'm cool. That's not my thing. I laugh at other people's TikTok skits and stuff, but I'm like, certain things, I'm like, nah, I'm not doing. And I don't knock it even to people that do it, but I hate, like, back to your question, that what's highlighted, like what's pointed, like, oh, this person has a status, and his status is above his talent so much. But it really, to me, it's supposed to be, it should be balanced. But, it is what it is. But what I don't like, I wouldn't say I don't got nothing like to say about like the music, because to me, I believe in it's a different lane for everybody.
Okay.
I'm, street nigga is like, everybody can't sell coke, everybody can't sell dope, everybody can't sell weed, meth, whatever, so on and so forth. You got different blocks for different things. Yeah. So, to each his own.
Right.
He like, wait, this shit. He looking at me like that shit got real. He said that shit got real dark real quick. He said dope, coke, weed, heroin, meth. Wait a minute.
No, it's just because, me personally, I do have an issue with certain shit in hip hop. And I speak about it all the time on this podcast. Just, the authenticness of hip hop has been lost for a long time.
Oh, most definitely.
You know what I mean? And I don't honestly believe it'll ever come back, because I feel like it's all about the numbers. It's all about the
status.
Followers.
I put that in status. But definitely.
So, but instead of somebody being super dope, you worrying about the wrong shit, and you feeling like
look how many followers he got. Look at
his freestyle. Oh, yeah, even down to Philly drill rap. I'm not knocking it, but that's not our identity.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so shout out to Leaf Ward and Kwani and all of them, but that's not Philly identity. That's just something that y'all inherited.
Is it crazy? I don't know about Kwani, but I don't look at Leaf Ward as a drill because I feel like he can rap. Like in my opinion.
Put it like this, yeah.
I know what you mean.
But he used a lot of drill.
He's on that
beats for his shit.
He definitely do. So I give you that, yeah. But I think
he's a little, yeah.
He's like
he can rap.
Yeah, he can rap. He's like a hybrid. But I give you that though for sure.
Yeah. But I feel like at the same time, as much as it's popularized, it's also a decline, and it also down. And you seeing all these young brothers getting locked up, dying, X, Y, and Z.
And then even like back to what I was saying, like that's the problem like with the status, because it's like they're highlighting the wrong shit over the talent.
Right.
Like as some people can be, more, talented than others. There's nothing wrong with that. Or less talented. But I just hate that it's what's the status is highlighted. Like, he from this block and he done drilled and did all this shit. You know what we're saying. But what he really rap about? And is he good? And not good in the sense like, all right, can like I tell my nephews that sometimes, like I don't even look at people like, oh, can they out rap me? I just like, is what he's getting off actually good product? Right. That's all it is. You know, we hustlers. Is it good? Right. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's some bullshit. I don't care how you talk about it, but it just put it together right. And that's my thing. But I'm with you on that 100%. Like, it's problems with it, man. But I say,
it's
man,
like
to each
Jay
his own.
said, I do the coke through the rap lines.
True. This is fact. Shout out to Hov. You already know. That's the GOAT.
Yeah, for sure. But man, I want you to tell people how they can get the project and what you have coming up in 2025. What's your 2025 look like? Are you already in the studio working on a new project?
I'm gonna say I'm never not working, even when I'm not in the studio, because of just how I like create. So definitely.
You always adding things to your notes.
Pretty much. Like real shit. Like, yo, I'm telling you, Before I Die literally was before we went to Atlanta to record it, it was done on voice notes. Like, check out the blogs for that project. Y'all see what I mean? This is no cat. I'm keeping it 100, and you'll see, like, in one of the blogs, I literally knocked that thing out 9 tracks in one night. Like, wasn't playing. And again, because I had it all set up on voice notes. And I just went in there and knocked it out. Or I literally locked me in the studio for like a whole 2 hours. They like, you want to come out? I'm like, no, load the next track up. They like, yo, this motherfucker is crazy. Like the engineer, the first time he met me, he was like, yo, where is this motherfucker? Like that shit was funny, but I like when I'm ready to go and I got tunnel vision. Like when I'm locked in and I'm focused, it's a wrap. Like I don't look back.
And that's one thing about West Indians and just people from the islands, we have a crazy work ethic.
Definitely. I don't know about that.
They always talk about Jamaicans. They always say Jamaicans got 5 jobs. Well, shit, all of them. Trinidadians,
that's what I'm saying.
All
Listen,
that. We
don't
plan,
understand. Like, especially, and I got that in my blood. Like, my life, I went different directions with it. But I tell my man all the time, I was like, I got that dog in me. So, like, I work, bro. Like, one way or another. Like, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to take care of what needs to be taken care of. And I don't believe in bullshitting and procrastination. I don't look at that as a weakness. I look at procrastination as like a disease sometimes. And we all suffer from it sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I suffer from it,
but
for sure.
Like, man, that shit, you got to make sure you cut it out real quick, because it could just lead you down the wrong path, or you just fucking up, the bigger picture. Yeah. So I always I go head first.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, go time.
But you can check my project out, man. Very Dark Place, featuring myself and Quest 21, the producer.
Yeah, man, that boy bad, man. Shout out to Quest.
Shout out to Quest, man. Quest 21, Brooklyn finest. You already know.
He got beats, man.
Listen, it's streaming on all platforms, definitely.
He got beat. And tell them how they can follow you.
They can follow me on DS Quattro _ on everything, social media, IG, Facebook, Twitter. What else? YouTube also. Okay. Check out. I got latest freestyles on there.
Speaking of freestyle, we about to get into.
Oh yeah, we about to get into some. What I mean, I don't know how y'all want to play it, man. Whatever. But anyway, I'm very modest until
you get in your bag.
Yeah, until I get my bag is a rap. Yeah. But like just look out for me, man. And I got some things coming. I got a project coming at the top of the next year for sure.
2025.
Definitely. I don't know. I'm walking the rest of this project out. Might drop a couple more videos or whatever.
Okay.
But I'm thinking I don't know. Who knows? I got a lot of music in the chamber.
Oh, for
and
real?
I just be that's
Do you? And let me ask you this. I usually don't. I never really ask the artists this, but when y'all got y'all bullets in the chamber that's in a tuck, just waiting, do y'all go back and listen and say, well, damn, I might want to do something different than that, or I want to add a singer? Like, how does that process work when you go back and listen to music that didn't release yet?
I do that because I occasionally, not like crazy, because like I try to be as sufficient as possible. Because the one thing I do hate with doing, I hate going back and re-recording something. So like I know one of my other producers, they love that. I'm like, no, I can't do that. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
So like I try to like make sure I'm executing it to the highest quality,
right.
So that if it's something need to be worked on, that's like post-production shit. Like, oh yo, tweak this, drop this, put a cut in there.
Okay.
Give me some more tremble in there or whatever. But like not for myself.
Right.
I'd rather play the producer than executive producer than.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's always necessary sometimes because you record something, you should live with it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And until it's ready to you load it up to streaming or whatever you put it out on.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with changing it because it's all about once it's out, you got to live with it.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's my best project so far.
I'm for sure. Make sure y'all check that project out, man.
Definitely.
Dark Place, this shit is fire, bro. Front to back. It's your boy DJ Bugsy, man. This is the Indie Artist Spotlight. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Keep it hip hop. Peace.
Shit.
Maybach music.
The big boss, Rick Ross. Right now you rocking with the hottest DJ in the game. Let's go.